Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Anubhuti and I love to talk about everything beauty related. I love to do product reviews and I love to get use out of my makeup collection more efficiently and not necessarily buy everything new in the market. So if those are the things you're interested in, please make sure to subscribe before jumping into today's video. I have started project panning by in end of 2019, I think November, December 2019. But I was, casually panning products without participating in actual project, any project pan. But I have been really interested seeing other people doing those interesting project pans, getting use out of their products more and more efficiently by doing that. So I have decided to start participating in a lot of project pans and also documenting my progress here on YouTube since last year. So I think that has made quite a lot of difference. That made me reach for my products more often, and that also made me rotate through my makeup collection, because this year I'm doing like project 10 uses. That is for the sole purpose of so that I can rotate through my makeup collection, especially my singles, face palettes, like face products, eyeshadow palettes and all those things. And I've been participating a lot in a lot of eyeshadow palette, like No Pan Left Behind and Project Level Up. And I have also started doing my lip and nail service. By the way, I will link all of my playlist down in the description box below in case you're interested in what kind of project pans I'm doing this year. So yeah, coming to today's video, if you have not guessed it already, I am starting a new project pan. Yes, you're right. So I'm not sure what to call it. Should I call it Pan That Face Palette, or should I call it Pan in Every Face Palette, or just it, because it's going to be combination of both. So I was inspired by Alejandra Lisette. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right, but I will link her down in the description box below because she is inspiration for this one. I've seen a lot of people doing Pan That Face Palette, but and also Pan That palette, like an eyeshadow palette. I don't think so. It's in me to do a Pan That palette for an eyeshadow palette, because for me, it is really difficult to hit pan. I'm very light-handed when it comes to makeup products, so it takes me ages to hit pan on any product. So I think, and I get bored with eyeshadow palettes. It was not the case before, but I think now I get bored more easily using the same eyeshadow palette. So I'm not sure, maybe one day I will take that plunge, but not today. So I saw Alejandra doing her version of Pan That Face Palette. Well, she does not plan to finish the whole face palette, and she does not like hit pan in all the shades, but she has some goals assigned. So like hit pan in one of the shades, or hit pan in two of the shades, or hit pan in like one blush and one bronzer shade from a palette, and then she rolls it out of the project and she rolls a new palette in. And I like that idea, because in a way you are still panning a face palette, but you are also not getting bored and burnt out by it, and you are still able to change it. This year she is also doing including her singles in this project pan. But for me personally, for singles, my goal is just to rotate through them. So I'm doing just the face palette part. Okay, now coming to my introduction, I have decided to pick a face palette to work on. I will assign a goal to it, and then I will work towards it. Once I hit that goal on that face palette, I will roll it out of the project, and then I will roll a new palette in. Most probably it's going to be a combination of Pan That Face Palette or more towards Pan in Every Face Palette, because I love face palettes. I reach for them quite organically. I love to travel with them. Whenever I travel, I always carry face palettes with me, because it just saves space and it gives me more option. So I love face palettes. And I am quite good at rotating through my face palettes, so that is not an issue. But I thought, okay, maybe I should give some more love to my face palettes because they already have some uses on it. So then why not try and hit pans in them? So that's what I've decided to do. So I'm going to pick a face palette. I will assign a goal to hit pan in one of the shades. Once I achieve it, I will roll it out of the project. And then I will roll something new in its place. And then I will, pick one shade, or just organically try to hit pan and then see which shade I hit pan. So the goal is going to be to hit at least one pan in the face palette before I can roll it out. So yeah, let's talk about the first palette for the introduction, which I want to start this project with. This is one of my most used palettes in my collection. My most used face palette was Makeup Revolution Hot and Spice blush palette. This was a blush palette with a purple tone highlighter in it, and I have hit 4 pans in that, and 4 deeper, bolder blush tones. I did not reach for it much, but whatever was remainder of the baked shades, I have mixed with and created 2 Franken blushes for myself. So that palette is still in like bits and pieces in my collection, but that whole palette is decluttered now. So yeah, the palettes for sorry, off track. So the palette that I'm going to kick off this project with is from the brand Hourglass. This was my first Hourglass purchase. So this is Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Ghost face palette. I bought this, I think, in 2019 for as a gift for myself for my anniversary. I like to gift myself something on every special occasion in my life. So yeah, I bought myself this gift because I had really good discount available that time. So yeah, this is one of my most used face palettes. So as you can see, this is how the palette looks like. This has 2 finishing powder, 1 stroke powder, and then 1 bronzer and 2 blushes. And I don't know if you can see or not, but there is already a side pan. As you can see, like these are the baked shades, so you can't really see the pan in the center. I've used it organically, and I've cleared out this whole corner here for like both the finishing powders. So then my goal for this one is going to be, because this already has a pan, but I still want to start with this one. I just noticed that there is already a side pan before starting, but I've already made up my mind to start the project with this face palette. So then for the goal for this one is going to finish this center finishing powder completely. This is diffused light. This is one of my favorite finishing powders. I love it. I love it so much that I bought myself a full size of this one because I wanted it as a separate finishing powder. So then yeah, this is my face palette. The goal is to use up the finishing powder, shade number 2 finishing powder, diffused light, completely. I have not counted my uses on this face palette so far, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not sure that I would be able to do that or not. So for this project, let's not count uses. I'm just gonna share my progress organically, how many times I'm reaching for it. Let's just do this way this year, and next year, if I feel I like this project and I feel myself motivated to count uses, I will do that. But for now, let's start this way. So Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Ghost palette, the goal is to finish up the diffused light finishing powder completely before I can roll it out. So that is it for today's video. I hope you like it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're interested in what kind of project pans I'm participating, please check out my playlist linked in the description box below. And that is it. Have a good day, good night, wherever you are, and I hope to see you in my next one.